Hey everybody, so today we're gonna be doing um I'm gonna be retaking the smoke alarm recommendations and important information. I was going to do a home smoke alarm search, but my screen recording ended up suddenly stopping and then I lost the screen recording, so I won't be able to upload it. So I'm very sorry for the inconvenience. But I will show y'all some smoke alarm recommendations I have. So for bigger homes, I recommend like having interconnected. So if and for larger families, interconnected is very important. So you want to have a smoke alarm in every bedroom, inside and outside of every bedroom. As you can see, I have one in my bedroom, which is not in the ideal spot next to the ceiling fan because that can get dust into it. All right, let's get a closer view to it. I might get this in the thumbnail. There we go. That's a good thumbnail. Then there's my smoke alarm collection. So here is some very, very, very important information about smoke alarms. So, in your house, um, I recommend, yes, having one in every room, inside and outside of every room. And you need to have one carbon monoxide alarm per floor. So, I'm going to be putting one in the hallway outside my bedroom. I'm going to do that tomorrow if it comes in the mail tomorrow. And then I finally got that strip screw out. Another super duper important thing. Smoke alarms must be replaced every 10 years because the sensing quality dies down. So, how you can tell if when your smoke alarm was manufactured, you go on the back of it and then see, this one's March 2005. Usually they'll say it on the back. And then yeah. But yeah, me personally, I use combinations in my main areas. Like my downstairs hallway outside my laundry room, I have a KNCOPEIC. And then I'm gonna be putting a KNCOPEIC in the hallway outside my bedroom. So that'll be tomorrow. I'm using an I4618 as a temporary. Or it should be tomorrow. That's the plan I have. Then, let me think. Oh, yeah, maintenance. Smoke alarms must be tested at least once a year, and then batteries must be replaced once a year, daylight savings time. Because I do that in my house. I do smoke alarm maintenance regular. I do regularly maintenance. Instead of replacing the batteries in the smoke alarms, I decided to just go ahead and replace the alarms themselves with these. I12060s. Let me tell you, those ones are loud. But yeah, I'm gonna try and install that smoke alarm tomorrow if it comes in the mail, but I will not be doing the home smoke alarm test video until Friday because I am busy. I'm gonna be really busy at the program I'm attending, and I'm having my cousin over for she's staying with me for a couple nights, so I'm gonna have to put all content on hold while she and I plan for Christmas. So yeah, that'll be fun. But yeah, I'm going to be having my cousin over. So, yep, all content will be on pause this week after tomorrow. So, yep. Let me think. Another important thing. So, if how you test your smoke alarms? They must be tested regularly, like once a year. Um Most people just use the test button, that test button on the middle of the alarm. Um that's usually what people use, but that does not test the sensor. It only tests the horn and the interconnecting. Here's a really good recommendation I have. To test the sensor, I recommend a smoke can, either a smoke saver, smoke centurion, which is what I use. I use smoke centurion to set mine off. And that's what I'll be using in that test video. So yeah, smoke cans are really useful. But yes. And then for smaller homes that are like older, for like say from the 80s or the 70s, I recommend having at least battery operated smoke alarms outside and inside of every bedroom. But for the bigger homes, you want interconnected, which most homes have interconnected from what I can tell. Mine does. So, yep. And then if you have interconnected smoke alarms and you do not know how to replace them, if you don't know how to replace interconnected ones, let's let my camera focus. There we go. If you don't know how to replace interconnected ones, then I recommend calling an electrician. So yeah, I don't need an electrician for smoke alarm replacements. I do all of that myself since I know how, and my uncle taught me how to do wiring. So yeah, it's an all thanks to him that I can actually do this. I replaced the harness downstairs a couple weeks ago, so yeah. It was a couple Saturdays ago I did it. So yep. At least I know how to do that type stuff. And I also know battery operated ones are easy to replace. You're not going to need an electrician for that because there's no wiring. But with hardwired ones, yeah, there's wiring, so if you don't know how to work with wiring, call an electrician. But if you know how to do it yourself like me, then go right ahead. So yeah, that's some good smoke alarm information. Now, an explosive gas alarm. I'm not sure what the recommendations are for that. Now, escape lights. Um, escape lights. I really don't recommend those. Or they're really cool for collection items, but they're not really that useful for like a house because smoke alarm, the lights aren't really that bright. They don't really give that much wattage out, or they're not that bright. They're just incandescents on the SA304s. But I forget what the motto is for those ones. They look a lot like my 83R, except they have a big halogen light in the middle for an escape light. And then let me think. Another thing. If you have Firex FX1040s, Firex G6 smoke alarms, BRK 1839Ns, Honeywell TC something alarms, they that do not have battery backup, they must be replaced, because if the power goes out to your home in a fire, those will not work. And I'm trying to convince a lady who I know that, but she just won't listen. So I've given up on that. Because I really want that Firex FX1020 or FX1040. Because it has the old AC buzzer, but I don't think I'll be getting that anytime soon. But yep, smoke alarms must be replaced every 10 years. It's a really important one. These i4618s, yeah, they failed on me. I had many of the interconnectings fail. By the end of their lives, the one of them, the horns died, and then the other one, and then there was some that the interconnecting didn't work. That horn died actually last week, or it died in that one video, so that's wonderful. And it was the one that used to be in the game room. I'm very glad I was able to get that sucker replaced, because that thing is high. I had to get up on an extension ladder to do that one, but I got it. So, yep. And then another smoke alarm recommendation. I recommend having at least a combination of photoelectrics and ionizations, like I have. I have ionizations in every bedroom. But then I have I'm gonna have photoelectric combos in the hallways. So I think that's a pretty good combination. KNCOPEICs, and then I12060As. I used to have 4120Bs in my house, which they were just these. This one used to be in this bedroom before the hardwire harness that was plugged into this went bad. And then this set off all the ones in the house for about, I would say, 4 hours straight. It annoyed me a lot. So had to call an electrician, because I didn't even know, like, I actually hated them back then, because I was really scared of smoke alarms. But yeah, I just thought these looked cool and wanted to keep these, so I just asked him if I could keep them, and he said yes. But I never knew that it would turn out to be this hobby. I just thought I was gonna keep these for a while and then suddenly just get rid of them, but nope, I kept them all. I'm especially glad I kept that CO5120B. So yeah, I recommend having, let me think, what's another recommendation I have? So I do regular maintenance, replace the batteries once a year, and then test them once a year. And then I've already explained the other recommendations and the other disclaimers, and but we'll give some bonus stuff. For fire extinguishers, you want to have one on every floor. As you can see, the upstairs fire extinguisher is right there. And one of the elves on the shelves is sitting on it, or sitting next to it. That's a first to work fire extinguisher. As far as I know, I've learned recently that those must be replaced every 10 years too. So yeah, that's another important one. So yeah. I hope this information was useful on, like, smoke alarm recommendations. But, oh yeah, placements. I would recommend putting them at least near the door. I would have had this, if it were my choice, I would have had this one next to that AC vent. But instead, the builder decided to put it there. If you ask, why is it near the ceiling fan? It's just how the builder designed this. All the other bedrooms have, all the other rooms have it closer to the door. So my room's very strange with the smoke alarm setup. But yeah, it wasn't my choice. It was the builder who put it that way. I would have put it there. But yeah, I hope y'all thought this information was helpful. If you did, please, if you think it's helpful, please leave a like, comment, rate, and subscribe. And thank you very much for watching.